Hi there, welcome to the tutorial video for LogCycle for volunteers/students. So here we're going to start on the LogCycle website, logcycle.com, and then we're going to click Login to Dashboard to get started. So here is the login page, and if you have a Google Workspace account, you want to continue with Google, but for the purposes of this demo, we're just going to have a demo email and password. So the first thing you'll see is the dashboard. At the top, you'll see some stats. So my approved hours, my pending hours, and my pending approvals. So just some quick stats that you can see. Underneath that, you'll see your logs. The most recent 6 logs will be here. You could also view all if you want to see all of them. So you can see some info here and some statuses, which we'll go over in a second. So underneath that, you'll see the list of groups that you're a part of. Okay, so we're going to click on Beta Club to just show you an example. So once you're in a group page, you'll see that you have similar stats, my approved hours, my pending approvals, but it's just filtered to the group Beta Club or whatever group you clicked on. You'll see a description and location, and then you'll see logs here as well, but again, it'll be filtered to the group that you're in. And then underneath that, you'll see the admins of the group and other volunteers, including yourself, of the group. And for the purposes of this demo, we just have one admin and one volunteer account. So here you can select Create Log. And you'll see that it's pre-selected in Beta Club because we were in Beta Club. And you can select the hours, minutes, duration. So let's just say you volunteer for 2 hours. And then you can select multiple groups if you want, but for now we're just going to select Beta Club. And then you can have categories, so participation hours and service hours. And there will be more categories depending on your organization, but for the purposes of this demo, we have these two. So you can select one of these. You could also select the date that you volunteered. So it's pre-selected to today, so let's just keep that. So let's just input a title here and then a description. And then underneath you'll see it's the supervisor section. So basically what this means is you input the person that oversaw you physically during the volunteer hours. So for example, if you volunteered at a shelter, then you would input the manager or whoever oversaw you, their name and their email. The phone number is optional. And what this does is it'll just send them a link to verify. And you could also just turn this off if it's not required for your organization. We're going to turn it off for now just to show you a quick example. So we're going to hit save here. And as you can see, it created the log. Here's the log details with all the information. The supervisor verification, no review needed because we unchecked that box from earlier. And as you can see, the admin approval is pending. You could also edit the log if you want. So we're going to go back to the dashboard. And as you can see, it's right here now. And here you'll see the date, your name, the groups that you selected, and the title of what you're doing. And here you'll see the status. So on the left-hand side is the status of the supervisor verification. And the right-hand side is the status of the admin approval. So as you can see for here, if you hover over, the supervisor review is not required for this one as we unchecked that box from earlier. And you can see that the admin review is pending. So the dashboard is a great place to just quickly see everything. And basically, you just wait for your supervisor and admin to verify and approve respectively. And that's pretty much it. So there's a few more things you could do. So you could click on My Logs to see all of your logs rather than just the most recent 6. And then you can filter here by different filters. And you could also create a log here. You could also go back to the dashboard and create a log. And lastly, you could check out My Groups. So here you'll see a list of your groups. You could also uncheck this box to see a list of all the groups that are available in your organization. but for this demo, we have you as a part of all of the clubs, so it's going to be the same. So that is pretty much it for this tutorial video. If you have any questions, make sure you ask an admin for your organization. And we also have an FAQ on our website, logcycle.com, if you have any further questions.